Sup, folks? Main man Lucky Lance here for more Abzan action. Let's right back for some more of this. Hope you guys are excited. Some of you guys may not have noticed, but I did trim the beard down. I am now a more slightly civilized looking man. I still probably look to a lot of people to be highly uneducated and probably shouldn't be working at anything better than like a truck stop janitor. But the hell with them. But like I said, my name is Lance. More importantly, my screen name is Major Riot. That's Major Riot _. That's my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MTGA, and Twitter. So you're watching this on Twitch, please consider following. If you're watching this on YouTube, please consider subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up. You can always follow me on Twitter for that Bluebird action. That's right. Follow Major Riot on Twitch and Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe to Major Riot on YouTube for the low cost of free. Don't delay. Do it now for a guaranteed outburst of rage, confusion, and even sometimes joy. I will have the disclaimer, of course. I am not responsible for your sudden increase in top decking only lands, being wrecked by Ragavan, or being unable to find your sideboard cards. If starts happening to you, it has nothing to do with me. But as you can tell, I do enjoy playing Magic the Gathering most of the time. Sometimes I get a little upset at it sometimes, which is normal. But the, you know, I prefer to play Modern when I play Magic, and when I play Modern, I play one of 4 decks somewhat coherently. Those 4 decks currently are Jund, Grixis Shadow, Gruul Pawns, and when you see this right now, Abzan, that's right. Gizball's here. He says, Major, I think I made a deck you'll love. Well, lay it on me, man. Let me know. So you can't put it in the chat here because of various security settings, but you can send me a private message on Twitch here. What they call them, whispers on this on Twitch. So let's take a look at the weather. Summer is winding down. Today's a very cloudy day, a very pleasant day, though. I've really been enjoying the temperatures lately. Weather for Ravendale conditions are cloudy with a temperature of 67 degrees. The wind is blowing from the west-southwest at 4 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 66%. Gage has just redeemed 100 points for a sugary beverage sip. Gage, we're not at that point yet, but I will take an extra large swig when I crack my beverage open, just for you, pal. Glad you're here. I'm really glad you're here, Gage. Let's see here. We did go up 1 follower on Twitter. We are now at 32, so thank you guys very much there. We did go up 1 follower on Twitch. We are now, or we actually went up 2, went up to 276. Thank you guys very much there, and let's get the guy up here. Thank you kindly, A.O. Vesverix Alush, for the follow. Really appreciate that, man. If you ever watched me live, let me know where you're from, what your favorite Modern deck is. And then we did go up 3 subscribers on YouTube. We are now at 451. So thank you guys very much there. Let's see here. So shout outs to all 32 followers on Twitter. Shout outs to all 276 followers on Twitch. Shout outs to all 451 subscribers on YouTube. And of course, a massive shout out to all 7 of my Twitch subscribers. Give me a little bit of their hard-earned money in these trying and dangerous times. I don't know if you guys saw, but the inflation is just out of control again. It's not really getting any better. So your money's not going as far. So anybody willing to go the extra distance and go above and beyond the Call of Duty by giving me a little bit of their very hard-earned money, you could spend it anywhere else and probably be worth more than spending it on me. It just, yeah, I appreciate it so much. I mean, shout out to anybody who watches any of this, whether it's live on Twitch or recorded on YouTube, but a huge, massive, special thank you to the guys who go the extra distance for the support and, what do they say, contribution. Gizball says, should have whispered it to me. Hope it updated. All right, I'll check it out, and I'll message you back once the stream's done and I take a look at it. I've been really busy. That's why I didn't come on earlier this week, guys, and why I was a little bit late today for the live viewers. Just been super busy with work and stuff around the house, you know, having twins and everything. But I made the time to be for here the rest of the week. Now, another thing I want to talk about before we get into official gameplay here is I did put a short on YouTube. First time I've ever done a YouTube short, which took me a long time to do. Even though it's called a short, because I don't know how to do any of this stuff. If you guys are interested in watching me play Pioneer or even Standard, because I do play those 2 formats, let me know. And maybe I'll run a league of Pioneer, Rakdos mid-range. I also enjoy Blue Spirits in Pioneer. And in Standard, I've just been playing that Mono Black mid-range. That deck has been extremely fun, and I've been enjoying tearing people up with Liliana the Veil. In Standard. It hasn't happened in 10 years, right? 11 years? I mean, awesome. But here we're going to play some Abzan today. Abzan last week was pretty rough on me. It's always rough. It's pretty an unpowered deck, but, you know, you get some surprise wins once in a while. you know, hoping to do well with it. I did bring back Stoneforge Mystic. I only played 3 copies. I'm a little bit confused here. It doesn't look like it saved my edits to the deck, actually. In my version I had that I thought I signed up with, I don't know what happened here because I know I saved. So it apparently deleted the save. I had 4 Esper Sentinels and only 2 Lingering Souls, and I don't remember the other card I took out. Maybe a Kaya's Guile or something. I don't remember. Whatever, we'll play this. Let's go. It's probably not updated on the Stream Decker, but who cares? It's still Magic the Gathering, right? Put it up there. So, yeah, I hope you guys had a good weekend. I hope you guys had a good Monday, Tuesday. It is Wednesday, September 14th. My children are 3 months old today. So, I'm obviously going to mulligan this crap. Yeah, I'm definitely going to mulligan this. But before I officially mulligan, I have to reveal the official beverage of the day. And, folks, I haven't had a lot of different beverages. But, you know, these are just good beverages. Just straight up, like, you get them in your mouth and you just feel better. That's what I'm talking about. And what am I talking about? I think you guys may know. It's a 20-ounce bottle of Mountain Dew Baja Blast. That's right. This is just, these aren't showing up anymore because the summer's ending. And these are amazing. Just get them while you can. For real. Thet Gage says going to leave for a job interview in 10. Okay, well, good luck at your interview. I don't know where it's at. I know you're into tech and stuff, so hopefully it's something good for you. Let's crack this thing open. And Gage, I got to do a sugary beverage for you, too. So I'm going to crack it open to the official. We all know the start of the video is when I officially crack open my beverage. Oh, God. I needed that so bad. I hadn't had Mountain Dew in like 5 days. Oh my God, that's good. All right, and for Gage's 100 redemption there. Thank you, Gage. And look, Gizball here also redeeming 100 points for a sugary beverage sip. Thank you very much, Gizball. Opponent's probably pretty mad, wondering what the hell's going on. Oh, this is horrible, unplayable. I'll keep. Kaya's Guile. These are oh no, I have a Verdant Catacombs. For a second, I thought I had like. I thought I had like 3 Blooming Marshes for a second. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I only have 2 Blooming Marshes in the deck. But no, this is a Verdant Catacombs. Kaya's Guile or Orzhov Usurper. I'm going to go with the Usurper. Oh, okay. Gizball has redeemed the dab. I haven't done one of these in a while. I might be out of season here for it. Hope that was good enough. Hope that was a good dab for you. So it looks like Izzet Murktide. You know, obviously I'm just gonna play Blooming Marsh. And Fate will push that on their own turn and hope they don't have oh my God, you guys are going nuts now. You guys are going absolutely nuts. Alright, Gage, you want this? You'll get it. Blow a kiss. Here you go, pal. There you go. Pretty good at that. You know where I learned how to blow kisses from? Donkey Kong Country, Candy Kong. When she used to blow kisses at Donkey Kong at the Stave Station. Oh, Gage. You know it, pal. Alright, let's see if they have a counter spell. That might get me banned, Gage. Alright, good. Okay, they kept a 1-lander. So again, I'm gonna play Blooming Marsh again. And I'm gonna play Douthie Voidwalker. I mean, they'll probably bolt it, but at least they'll lose 1 card to it in exile. And then we'll try to just keep heavy hitting them on the Kaya. Kaya should be good. You know, just good stuff here. And I'm gonna go for Kaya and start draining the graveyard. Get a Godless Shrine. No spell pierce, please. All right. And then play Stoneforge Mystic, I guess, next turn. Oh, Mr. Mammothfoot is here. I didn't even see it. How you doing, Mammoth? I'm glad you're here too. Hope you had a good weekend and a good Monday, Tuesday, and a good Wednesday because you're 3 hours ahead of me. So glad you're all here. Glad you're all excited for Abzan action. It's gonna be a short week. I'm only gonna do, 3 days or so. I got a busy weekend coming up. Wow. Okay. I guess we take a Ledger Shredder. I could take the Brazen Borrower actually, because then they won't be able to bounce the Stoneforge. So I'm gonna play Stoneforge now and get Cauldron Complete, right? And they can't bounce the Germ token either. So I guess we'll take this at great risk. Yes, Cauldra, go. I have to watch myself blow that kiss to see how X-rated that was. All right, well, I didn't have to do anything. They just give up to the Cauldron. Whoa, I didn't even click begin sideboarding, but whatever. So definitely Endurance in. I did bring back Crime Punishment. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, I don't really think this is great here, Crime Punishment. Honestly, my deck is pretty good against their deck. And I say that, even though I know their deck's ranked #1, right? Definitely want to take out a Lingering Souls. Maybe take out 2 Lingering Souls. I think this is really the only card I want in is Endurance. I mean, Veil of Summer is questionable. They run a lot of red instead of blue. Damn's good. This card's like phenomenal. Yeah, I guess I'll take out 2 Lingering Souls. Looks good. Looks quality. All right. Inquisition of Kozilek, target opponent. It's always good when they didn't start with a Ragavan or a Dragon Rage Chandler or sitting up on a Consider or something. They just tap the Steam Vents. Which this is a very strange artwork for Steam Vents. When they revealed this, I was like, what is that? Two Ledger Shredders. I mean, if I take a Ledger Shredder, they're just going to play another one. Counterspell, I'd like to try and be able to play my Douthie Voidwalker. Is Expressive Iteration worth taking? I mean, 2 Ledger Shredders would be tough on me. I think I'm going to take Counterspell and try to get this Douthie Voidwalker out there and hope to find Dams and Fatal Pushes and stuff to kill the Ledger Shredders. If I take a Ledger Shredder, that's just, they play another one and it still becomes a 2/4. Right? I guess, you know what? Maybe I should take a Ledger Shredder because they're going to play a Ledger Shredder, right? So that means Counterspell is going to be down. I can play the Douthie. But then I have to worry about when I need to kill the Ledger Shredder, they're going to have Counterspell, right? So I think it's always smart to take out threats, right? get threats. That's usually the best thing. So I'm going to take a Ledger Shredder even though I have another one. I talked myself into it. Now I can beat... I only have myself to blame for the horrors that may occur to me. Because there will become a point where I'm like, I can kill this Ledger Shredder if I would have taken the counter spell. But they'll probably draw another counter spell. They'll probably just have a ton. But I know that's you can tell it was their plan. Tyne runs Otawara. I don't know if I've seen it, honestly. But you know, before I think I have. It's unusual to see Otawara. I don't really know why they'd run it. Probably to bounce problem creatures from the opponent, right? And that'd be the only reasonable explanation. All these kids are going up and down the dirt road on their dirt bikes. It's always intense. Will you toss another Mistress Bobble? I remember being that age and thinking riding dirt bikes on dirt roads was so fun and everything. Now I'm like, damn you kids. You know, it's weird how that happens. You know, you'd never expect that happens to you, but suddenly now you're the old man yelling at clouds and I'm only 33. Yeah, I play Lockwayne. You know, out of all the people that live on my road, which I don't live in a neighborhood like a suburb neighborhood. This is, you know, people have property here. I've got 2 acres. Most of the neighbors have an acre and a half, an acre. I've actually got one of the larger plots of lands in this area. Besides one neighbor that's got just an incredible amount of land. It's like Jesus Christ. I'm still the youngest homeowner out of all 9 homes on this plot, you know, and he did. What happened here? Oh, this getting exile. That's what's going on. He did discard a. I need to keep attention to that because I did get the dam. I think I will dam here. First things first, I'm going to swing for 3. And I'm going to play this tap, say no. And then dam the Ledger Shredder. What's so weird is when I moved into the house I live in, I bought it when I was 24. Almost 25. I was 24 for only a month more. And everybody in this area on this road that I live on in a rural town were elderly. And or were at least, you know, 50, you know, settled down. In the last few years, all these all these people have moved in and they're in their 30s and 40s with children and having more children. And of course, me and my wife just had twins. So this year, 2022, 5 kids have been born. Think about how crazy that is. 5 kids. And of course, I account for half of them with twins, but still. All right, there's Siege Rhino getting in there. Can't go wrong with that. Yep. Temple Garden. That's not really what I want. Swing for 4. Play Goyf. They counterspell the Goyf. Okay. We're going to try and Fatal Push during their turn. Yes. All right, that's a good sign. Drawing a card. Don't get a Murktide now. What'd I just say? Don't get a Murktide. Luckily, I have a Swamp in hand. Have I even fetched? No, this has all been top decking. That kind of sucks, though. I was going to use Castle Lockwing. All right, they got two. I mean, they're locked out, too. Swing for 4, and then I'll Thoughtseize them. It's a good draw when you're holding a Swamp in hand. Yeah, give me that Ragavan. All right, here we go. They can't EE this. Oh, that's how we do it. Taking down Murktide right off the bat. Yeah. There we go. Victory chug. Not really a chug, but victory beverage sip. That felt good, man. I mean, Abzan was running hot. They usually don't run that good, but it was doing good, man. Sweet. All right. But yeah, the list I had, I thought I submitted to MTGO. I know I did because I changed this stuff. It's had 4 Esper Sentinels in it, but somehow I've only got 2. And I know I only had 2 Lingering Souls. I took something else out. Like, maybe it was a Kaya's Guile. I think. I'm not sure if I want to run less than 2. But, you know, it is what it is. Worked out there. So far, so good. The Seahawks won Monday Night Football. I don't know if people are... Look how bad my camera's got there. I don't know if people are into football that watch me or not, but the Seahawks won Monday Night Football against old Russell Wilson. I generally like mulliganing hands where I have the artifact equipment already in hand. Like, it's kind of bad. It doesn't look like my camera's going to fix itself. See, if I try to focus on it, it won't work. And then all of a sudden, if I'm just playing, not paying attention, it will fix itself. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever. It's just got this. It's basically a dead card, right? I'll try it. I'm going second. Let's go. Oh. Well, it looks like it might be a living end here or something. That's not fun. I don't like playing against living end. I don't like playing against Murktide most of the time. Sometimes it gets frustrating where they have a counter spell every single time. Did not take the Voidwalker. I guess they're thinking they're going to be able to be able to get enough off before yeah, they obviously already have with the Exile Shriekmaw. I've noticed a lot more Shriekmaws in these decks. They didn't run Shriekmaw for quite a while, and all of a sudden Shriekmaw's back. But clear this guy. Feels like he's got it all wrapped up. So he's going to cycle twice. And I would assume he's already got, you know, Charlotte's Agent, and just having these two come out is enough. You know, probably win. Pretty simple. Pretty simple stuff. There we go. Camera focused. Siege Rhino. I mean, there's just no way I can win here. I gotta find Dam for this. Try to double block the Grief. That's my plan. Double block Grief. And see if I can't draw Dam. Take 9. Play Goif. Oh, it won't work. What am I even thinking of? These were 0-1s because of the Waker of the Waves. Okay. Well, I'm still looking for Damnation then. Throws in Violent Outburst. That can't be good for me. At 5. Oh my god! Holy shit! Alright. I'm probably not gonna win this, but wow. Oh my god, okay. Okay, alright. Alright, let's see that extra Charlotte's Agent. Living End entered the exile zone? What? I haven't seen a Living End played like that in forever. Alright, okay. Yeah, I guess I can draw an extra card off the Godless, the Castle Locthwain, right? Maybe not now. I cannot Prismatic End that. I really can't do anything to it. I can Kaya's Guile, maybe. I've already lost both my dams. Yeah, I'll just draw a card. Well, I really can't survive. I need to get Kaya's Guile. Okay. Alrighty, let's get Endurance in, obviously, and Draneth Magistrate. Very important. Esper Sentinel is horrible. Lingering Souls is also probably pretty bad. Fatal Push is terrible. That should probably come out. Maybe I take out another Fatal Push, bring in the Veil of Summer, just in case for grief purposes. Vindicate is also a card I could try. Legionnaire doesn't do anything. Turok doesn't do anything. Yeah, I guess this is probably what I'm going with. But yeah, the Seahawks beat the Broncos. I thought it was really strange that the Broncos decided to go for that 64-yard field goal at the end. Like, this isn't Denver. This isn't Indianapolis running a dome, New Orleans. It's tough to kick long field goals in Seattle. It's got heavier air because Seattle's at sea level. So I thought they should have gone for it on fourth down and see if they can't and see if they can't get a first down and drive like another 10 yards or something and maybe get to kick an easier field goal. I'm going to 5. I can't seem to find another land. I don't know what's happening here. Like, this is so bad. I guess I'll have to try and draw another source of black for the Douthie Voidwalker. Oops, Inquisition. Nothing. Well, that was a waste. All right, just gotta draw a land that can produce black. Immediate fail. How many lands do I have in this? 23. Most produce black. See how bad things get for me, guys. I guess I could have gone to 4. I mean, but, you're thinking about grief and stuff. I mean, it's just a waste to go to 4 and they grief you. Just going to concede this one. But yeah, the Russell Wilson, didn't look good, and I'm glad the Seahawks traded him. I know he's supposed to be, the face of the franchise and all that bullshit. But the guy isn't as good as he used to be. Sometimes you got to move on. You just got to be like, hey, man, you're not producing as well. You can't scramble anymore. He didn't even scramble once against Seattle. The entire time, he didn't scramble once. They have a subtlety, too, so I couldn't even get the the Douthie through. All right, get a Godless Shrine here. Not that any of this matters anymore because they have cards in there already. I need endurance or something. Subtlety, exiling, subtlety. Okay. I'm gonna put it on bottom. Alrighty. Put it on bottom. Exile Living End. You gotta take Damn. Yep. Yep. Okay. It's a hefty siege, Rhino. It is immune to Shriekmaw. It is a black creature. It is an Abzan creature. Nice. Yeah, it has to destroy, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. It doesn't say may, it just says straight up destroy. So, sweet. Loving that. I'm going to play both Goys here. I mean, if they have Living End, I lose anyways. I mean, they have 2 Subtleties and a Curator of Mysteries in the graveyard. There's just no reason for me to be hanging out, not playing a damn thing. You know, just, hey, either have it this turn or during my turn, you know, or they don't. Yeah, I can't block it. Fear. Ah, there we go. That's how you play the game. Alright, so I can't even damn them. So, alright. I'm going to see. I'm going to top deck. I do want to look. Oh, it doesn't matter. He's got Architects at will. So, I mean, even if I would have not played those Goys, I mean, look how many flyers he's got here. He's got 2 3/3s and a 4/4. That's already just completely unblockable. You know. Alright. Well, it's amazing he top decked a non-cascading card and then top decked that cycling and then he found it. Ugh. Living End. Why do you even exist? Why does it keep getting better? It's not right, man. Not right. There weren't any real upsets over the first week of NFL, right? I mean, I think the only one was the Giants beating the Titans in Tennessee. What just happened? What just happened? It's not supposed to do that anymore. It's supposed to just immediately start the game, and it just said fail. But yeah, so yeah, I think that was the only one that was kind of like surprising. I mean, week 1's always week 1, you know. There we go. We're in it now. All right. Yes, I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna keep, you know. There is a threat in hand. Play basic swamp just in case I'm against burn or something. Well, I went from one Cascade deck to another. So that's exciting. Go from playing against Living End to Temur Rhinos, right? What's happening here? Oh, yeah, crashing footfall stuff. Okay. I don't have double white, but I can kill the Rhinos with Fatal Push. It's just now it's going to be a problem with the Furies, you know. Fury's a big boy. 3/3. I don't have Lightning Bolt. It's amazing how tough Kalidas is still. It's a 3/4 that nobody gives any respect to. Yep. Be dealing with a lot of Rhinos in a moment. I'm gonna have my own Rhino here, guys. It's gonna be Rhino on Rhino violence, it looks like. That also works. Funny enough. Because it's -1 can exile this. Would they be willing to double Fury here? I don't know. My Rhino's bigger than your Rhino. And it has lightning helix attached to it. What's going on? There we go. These Furies are just going to be devastating. Is that 8? I mean, another different suspended crashing footfalls. I like how the Rhino, right? It doesn't look the same as the Rhino. Yeah, it's a different looking Rhino than what's on the... It's on here. Yeah, they're different. Huh? Doesn't make any sense. Right, is the bolt here on my Rhino, right? Oh. Get rid of... Dead gone. Not very excited about that. These are coming off suspend, right? Is there anything I should not? No, do not play Kaya because they can. Well, they have one Fury in hand. Will they draw another red card? I do have Damnation available now with that Concealed Courtyard, so that's good. Maybe I should. Yeah, let's do something at least. Let's play the Kaya. And I'll exile the Fury and the Violent Outburst. Oh my god, they did find another land. Alright, well, we'll just have to Damnation everything here, and... Gonna take 2. At 21. Okay, alright. So we go white, white, black, black. Overload. Green, black, Goyf. That's a big Goyf. That's a 6/7. That's what's always nice about playing against Living In when you, I mean, Footfalls, Rhinos when you play Tarmogoyf. It's always just huge. All right. Come on, Goyf. Oh my god, we're going to win through a Goyf attack and a Siege Rhino burn. Yes! Yes! Feel it, opponent. Feel it. Feel it! There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Right on. Okay. Draneth Magistrate looks good. Yeah, well, I'm trying my best, Mr. Mammoth. I really am. I'm going to bring in these. The punishments can, for 0, can kill all the Rhinos. Probably need to take out the Douthie Voidwalkers. Those are bad. Those don't do anything. Lingering Souls is also questionable. Esper Sentinel is pretty weak. I think I'm willing to take out the Lingering Souls. I mean, they just get trampled on. Yeah. So what I bring in? Dranith, and I mean Dranith is pretty rough too because of Fury, but Plague Engineer naming Rhino, that'd be kind of fun, but pretty unproductive. All right. I'm just happy, Mr. Mammoth, that the deck is actually, like, you know, functioning. Most of the time when I play this deck, it's not doing anything, you know, and I may have just jinxed myself. I don't know. This looks pretty good, honestly. And, who's that? Dog barking? Oh. It's going to be okay. Just mailman. My dog is pretty classic. Geno Smith wasn't too bad. I mean, I guess. I mean, how you doing, Manure Butt? Glad you're here. Geno Smith was okay. I mean, he ain't no superstar. Russell Wilson didn't look good. I'm glad that the Seahawks traded him. You know, I mean, what's Denver gonna do if they go 0-3 with Russell as their starter? You know, they're gonna look dumb. You know, it's just like what they did with Joe Flacco. You know, Denver is really into getting old quarterbacks that had won previous Super Bowls. Remember, they got Peyton Manning, which worked out. They won a Super Bowl. They lost the one against Seattle with him. And then they got Joe Flacco. Now they got Russell Wilson, you know? So that means at some point, like, you know, Patrick Mahomes will play for Denver. But yeah, Russ looked bad. Happy to see a Seahawks sack him a few times. He never scrambled once. And it was just poor coaching at the end there. I would have not have gone for a 64-yard field goal. I would have said, guys, get the first down. If we get it, we can maybe go for another 5 yards and kick like a 55 or 50-yard field goal. They had like 2 timeouts left. Just really bad coaching, and that was the coach's first, you know, real game. You know, you don't really count preseason. And I don't know, they just didn't do a good job. What? They kept a 1 lander? What? Okay. So this now costs 4, the Leyline binding. This is a really cool card. Fire, ice. Okay, I mean, thing goes. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like that, I would have been more okay with that 64-yard field goal if he was in Denver or in a dome. But Seattle is tough to kick field goals. Of course, he topped excellently. Tough to kick field goals through. This is gonna be fun. He's gonna ice my Blooming Marsh, and I just have another Inquisition of Kozilek in hand. Yeah. But like Seattle's sea level, it's outdoors. You know, it's just it's tougher for them to kick field goals usually. Is that 2 Leyline binding? He's got 2 pair now. Okay. We play into this, right? I mean, I am just gonna play the Stoneforge Mystic. So now it caught Island Mountain Plains. So this is now 3 mana. Of course, they have 2 Furies. That's not great. They topped. What happened? I guess it was back-to-back top decks or something. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. So now they're just going to leyline bindings suck up my my Cauldron Complete. It has flash. Obviously, I'm going to prismatic end a Rhino token here. Yeah, because this costs, they have a forest now, so it's forest, mountain, island, plains. It's now a 2 mana card at flash. I mean, it's pretty gross. Yeah. I know, germ token gone. And not like Batter School, I can't return to my hand and replay it, right? Yeah, just do this now. Make it do it on their own turn. You know. What's going on? Would you like to play the game, sir? Perhaps not. The Mariners won today. They had an early game, destroyed the Padres. Padres barely beat us yesterday. Yu Darvish looked great, you know. But today the Mariners stomped on the Padres. I can't believe it, but I think they're going to make the playoffs. First time in 21 years. I was 12 years old the last time they made the playoffs. There's many people out there who have never seen the Mariners in the playoffs. It's not they haven't clinched yet, but I'm feeling pretty good. They're 5 games above, you know, above the Orioles, and there's only what? Like maybe 18 games left, so I'm pretty confident they can do it. And they have this game today against the Padres was the last team they're playing with a winning record. Every team they play after this has a losing record, and they're all bad, like real bad. The best team they're playing against, I think, is the Angels. You know, they got to play them 4 times starting on Friday. And then they play against Oakland and Kansas City. Those teams are terrible. And then they play against, I think, the Angels, Oakland, and Detroit Tigers again. I mean, these teams are terrible. So I hope they don't have a massive collapse or something, you know. But if it would happen to one team, it happened to Seattle, right? I don't think they're going to go anywhere. You know, I don't think they can beat Houston. And I would like to see them make the World Series, obviously, because of Seattle is the only MLB team to never be in a World Series. So at least getting there be something magical, right? Like, oh my God, this is the first time we've ever experienced this, literally ever. And, you know. Okay. Oh. Why do they have 2 of everything? Yep, I take 6. I can't take. So bad. It's so bad. Why do they have 2 of these? Oh my God, they have a subtlety too? Bro, why? Yeah, for a little bit there, it looked like they were going to catch the Yankees. That was crazy. They only got like 4 games behind them when they were like at one point like 15, 16 games behind or something like that. But yeah, the Rays I think, will make it. I mean, they're pretty darn good. But I don't think Seattle can make the World Series. And if they do make the World Series, they'll probably lose for sure. I don't know. It'll be like the Nationals were a few years ago. You know, the Nationals snuck into the playoffs and, you know, things happened. So they evoke Fury. This is an interesting play. Doing 2 apiece. Get Batterskull out. I did not bring my Vindicate to get rid of these. Yep. Well, yeah, I mean, the Mariners are that way too. We currently don't really have anybody with like a really high batting average, but luckily they're hitting home runs like crazy right now. I mean, they're just going nuts with home runs. I mean, Suarez and Julio Rodriguez are just insane. So all I can do here with this Kaya's Guile, if it resolves, is make them sacrifice a creature and gain 4 life. If this was not tapped, I've been able to get all. I've been able to entwine. Nope. Sacrifice here. So I'll go up to 9, back down to 5. Oh, okay. They just flash this in, right? I mean, they just fetch here, flash that in. Oh. That too. All right. What the hell is this? What was that? Never seen that symbol before in my life. It must be something they added. Maybe I should bring in Vindicate. Vindicate, take out Lingering Souls. And Esper Sentinel. I don't know. Alright. Do you guys think I can draw another land? This doesn't look horrible. Sure, we'll try it. 1, 2, 3, 4 1-drops. For a second, I thought that was Leyline of Sanctity. I was very scared. All right. I'm taking a risk with this hand. Hoping to draw another land. I guess I'll take Crashing Footfalls. They can't cast a fairy next turn. I mean, this goes bad if they have, like, a counter spell, I guess. Now what's going on? Just another mailman. All right. First fail. So they top decked Ice. All right, here we go. I mean, I've got to draw stuff now. Yeah, it's not the best hand for them. Are they going to Ice now? Wow, okay. Wow. I wouldn't have done that if I were them. I guess they're trying to get right now. Looks like they found it. Violent Outburst. Incredible. Incredible. I've got tokens. I mean, fatal pushes, so maybe we can get through this. And the iced, right? So. Okay, I mean, this is going to be a challenge, guys. No counterspell. All right, that was instant, so. Clearly no counterspell in hand. Here we go again. Really? That sucks. No! Okay, I died. Wow, they went from having like the worst hand ever to top decking into like multiple cascaders. Like, that's crazy. How'd they even do that? That's so disturbing. I mean, it's just absolutely nuts. Well, I mean, I'm playing against, you know, relatively unfun stuff. I mean, there's just, people are really starting to turn against Modern, I've heard, because of decks like Living End, Temur Rhinos, Yorion Piles. You know, people are starting to turn against the format. They're starting to say that it's not very fun anymore. You know, and it's like, are they wrong? Probably not. But I think once you get past yeah, I don't know how their hand got that good. I mean, it was obviously back-to-back top deck of crashing, I mean, Charlotte's Agent and then Violent Outburst, because they basically cycled that ice, drew the Charlotte's Agent, and then top decked the very next turn. Wow. Game just exploded there. Just, I went right into game. And then they top decked, you know, a Violent Outburst. Yeah, it's a fine hand. Keep it. The thing is once you get past Boros Burn, oh, it's interesting. Once you get past those decks, the Yorion Pile, the Living End, the Temur Rhinos, there's some pretty fun decks, you know? I mean, like, it's just true. So I have to, I mean, this is kind of rough here, but I have to go down to, I guess I get a basic Swamp. So I drew this. I'm scared it might be Burn or something, so I'm going to. Wow, that's 3 Bomat carriers. I guess take Lightning Bolt. Modern Horizon Resentment? Probably. I mean, I like Modern Horizons, honestly. Were there mistakes in it? Absolutely. But, you know, it's unfortunate that people just, you know, they just want to play decks that require very little to no thinking, you know? I mean, there's no way anyone can explain to me that Living End and Temur Rhinos are like big brain, or you have many divergent paths of how to win. Like this deck does, right? I really don't have anything like insane. I'm just playing the game of Magic, and you know, I just wish that more people play like this because it's funner. You know, it's just cards against cards and not some ridiculous thing. You know. Well, this is looking bad. Is this right or wrong? I'm going to Thoughtseize here. I go to 11. Yeah, I go to 11 and and then try to block one of these. Wow, I let him get exiled. I think he would. The plan is to get Batterskull. Oh my god, a Rift Bolt? Super gross. Okay, not super gross anymore. Oh, not that one, Batterskull. Yeah, Mr. Mammothfoot, I agree. I mean, people are out to, you know, people don't really want to think anymore. They want to play, you know, and it's just really weird how Magic's turned into that. You know, you see that in every format. If there's a deck that just is a combo win, people want it. And I'm not really sure why. Like, some people told me, well, it's because you feel good about yourself. You pulled off a complicated combo, right? But the combos aren't complicated anymore. I mean, just bum rush to Charlotte's Agent or Violent Outburst. Get your damn, you know. So we want to do this before that goes off. Which one's which here? That one? That one? But, you know, it's just, I don't know. Murktide's kind of fun. Yeah, I don't think Murktide's too bad. I mean, it is a little absurd that they are not sacrificing their Bomat carriers. That's so weird. They're just letting cards get exiled. All right, they have 0 cards in hand. Oof. That's a nice one, guys. Probably want to gain life, right? Because if I minus this and they pay the red and they get 3 cards, I just die. So yeah, I'll go with gain some life here. I can still easily die though, right? I mean, they just swing for 1 and then sacrifice a Bomat carrier to get 3 new cards, right? I don't know. Well, I mean, it's just dumb that they can have a, you know, what, an 8/8 flyer on like turn 3 sometimes. I mean, that's BS, dude. Like, I don't like that at all. All right, here you go. Lily's gonna do it. Lily's gonna swing for 1 at me and then try to get a couple more cards off this thing. 4 more. No, it actually went after Kaya. What's going on here? There he goes. Why would he go after Kaya? Yeah, okay, there's Lava Spike. There's Lightning Bolt. I would already be dead if he went after me instead of Kaya. And wow, holy shit, he had 2 Lightning Bolts underneath that? I picked the wrong Bomat carrier to kill. Okay, I really don't have anything. Nothing too crazy here. Again, Doubt the Voidwalker is just ass. Like, Scavenging would be so much better here. Probably just Punishment. Maybe I could throw in a Plague Engineer. I mean, I only saw them play Bomat Carriers, so maybe that's okay. Yeah, I've got the Crime Punishment. I'm gonna bring in Plague Engineer. Just what the hell? Why not? I don't even know what this is. Some sort of red deck. Okay. Get a basic swamp, I guess. Maybe I should check out the Thoughtseize too. I don't know. Swamp. I mean, Thoughtseize can actually be good against burn, especially if it grabs a Boros charm. And there it is. Well, I guess we want to take the Goblin Guide. So the thing with Voidwalker is it's like, you know, obviously it's a Leyline of the Void. So if you get it out early and they can't answer it, it's way better than Scavenging Ooze, right? And it can't block. I mean, it cannot be blocked. It also can't block. But you know, there's a lot of problems with the card because of that. It cannot block, and it's too late. There's a lot of times where Scavenging Ooze shows up late, and it's an all-star. You know, your opponent's not quite ready to get things out of their graveyard. Their graveyard stuff isn't ready to go, but you've got a lot of green mana. All of a sudden, you've got like 4 green mana. You use one of it to cast Ooze, and you can eat 3 things with Ooze. I think Ooze overall is better than Douthty Voidwalker. I just think it's a better card. So this is Boros Burn. Just kind of they're running Bomat Carriers instead. Go for a basic Plains with this. You top deck that mountain. Okay, get a basic Plains with this one. Then get a basic Forest with that. Basic Plains. We're going to go Construct. Construct. All right, swing for 4. Yeah, so I'm not the biggest fan of Kroxa most of the time. Like, I don't know. I mean, the card's not bad, obviously. I've won games with it and lost to it, obviously. I just, you know, Ooze is just kind of like a comfort creature for me. There's just a lot of times where Ooze is just super good. Not even that you're like playing against burn or a particular graveyard strategy. It's just it gets big, it gains life. They gotta answer it, you know. I mean, it's a real card, and I really like Scavenging Ooze. And I think in my last time I was playing Jund, I had it in there, right? Swing for 7 here. I'm close to death, but so is the opponent. Well, I'm at 7 because they have Skullcrack. They're at 5. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of value on Croxa, right? I mean, if you just cast them unlike Uro, all that happens, your opponent discards a card they don't want. Right? Oh, please don't kill me here. Oh my god. And just like that. 1 and 3. Man, I think I did everything I could possibly do right there. I never fetched for... I fetched for the bare minimum. You know, I took myself down to 18, and the opponent still find a way to win. Gross. No help, you know, no Kaya's Guile, you know. Ugh. I had a fast clock. I mean, that was pretty good. 2 Goys and a Plague Engineer. I mean, going after it. Just, opponent was too good. They swung 1 time. That Beaumont Carrier connecting on me 1 time killed me. Ridiculous. Now 1 point of damage will get you killed. He may have had another bull. But anyways, getting back to Uro versus Croxa. Uro is way better than Croxa. It gains you 3 life, lets you draw a card. I mean, it's just absolutely nuts. And put a land on the field. Is that not, am I not remembering that right? I think it was just... Let me look up Uro again. Wait, I can just look him up here. Uro. Titan of Nature's Wrath, I think. Yes. Yeah, and put a land on the field. I mean, it's so much better, and it only costs 1 extra mana. It costs literally, you know, 1 more mana for it to gain 3, draw a card, and put a land on the field. Like, are you kidding me? That's some gross stuff. And Croxa is not anywhere near comparable to that card. I mean, what's Croxa do? Your opponent discards a card? Like, you know how many cards make your opponent discard a card? A shit ton. All right, yeah, I'm going to go first. Let's see if I can't get a 2 and 3. It is so challenging to get anything with this deck. Keep. Yes, get Overgrown Tomb with this. I always like to fetch for the cards that the color matches. That way I don't get confused at which ones I haven't gotten or whatever. Uh-oh. What's this? A Marsh Flats? Oh, no. Grixis Shadow. Opponent discard their worst card is unplayable in Modern. It's playable, but you just got to find the right shell for it. And the shells for it just, I don't think... I mean, the only deck I think in Modern that really can use Croxa well is like Grixis Shadow. Like, and even then, sometimes you're like, this card's ass because I need to have, you know, I need to have my whatchamacallits, Dragon Ray Chandlers, you know, doing what they're doing. But he is, if he does get out, what is going on now? Shambling Vents? Nice. Back-to-back top deck swamps. Folks, it doesn't get any better than that. Trust me. Blood Moon me. I don't care. I guess I would. I wouldn't be able to cast Siege Run. I have no basic forest. This Esper Control? It probably is. This deck, I played against it last week with Abzan, and the deck tries to win through, like, Sheoldred. I'm not joking. They play Sheoldred, which is my favorite card from Standard. That's new. Yeah, play the Rhino into this, see what they do. Oh, wow, it resolved. I thought it was going to get countered for sure. What's happening over there? What are we looking at? But that card's insane in Standard. Oh. You bounce a Siege Rhino? Like, come on, dude. That's problems. Like, you just gotta have another Lightning Helix. But okay. Whatever you say, dude. red-black scam deck. Is it Scram or whatever? I mean, yeah, I mean, there's going to be times where Croaks is good. I've had him in Jund, and all of a sudden he's super good. You know, it's just like, wow, it actually worked out. They never were able to get the graveyard under control, and I was able to just, you know, win through him. I guess swing first. Yeah. Swing first, if they turn on their shambling vents, that's fine. That is rude. All right, look at their hand. What's going on? What we have here? What the fuck? What? Doesn't look like my creature's getting through anytime soon, guys. Just letting you know. Looks like I'm in trouble here. What am I looking at here? Okay, copy of that. I hope they don't find a 5th land. That's all I'm gonna say. I guess get rid of Fatal Push. That's wrong. Man. Because I kind of want to play Goyf and put pressure on the Wandering Emperor, and then I can try to Prismatic end the Teferi Time Raveler next turn. No. Because this thing gets out of control fast. I guess they have to plus. They can't make a. I guess they make a. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take a Fatal Push. So they have to spend more mana on Prismatic ending. Oh, I can play a land too. I didn't even realize that. All right, get rid of that Teferi the Time Raveler. Play a 4/5 Goyf. It's gonna die. A Fatal Push. Oh, he did make a token. Huh. Weird. Oh my god, I figured that's what was going on. Lord, why? Yeah. This card's super good. Here are some spirits for you. Here are some more spirits. You've only got 2. You can only kill half of them, right? And I guess I need to Fatal Push this Samurai token when they plus here. Die. All right, we're flying in at the Wandering Emperor. Ooh. All right, all 3 of you at Wandering Emperor. They have a Fatal Push, but what can you do? Maybe they'll save the Fatal Push. Yeah, they're going to. Okay. Alrighty. It's okay if you want to Fatal Push the Batter Skull. I'll just equip it to a Spirit Token. Snapcaster Mage. You know, I don't see him too often, but it still angers me whenever I see him. Snapcaster Mage is the card I've taken the most by far with Inquisition and Thoughtseize. Like, it's just, it can't even be close, even after all these years. Like, I see a Snapcaster Mage, get rid of it. I don't want that shit around. Five man to equip. Yeah, this is fine. And they'll Fatal Push this. Yep. I'm just praying they don't find that fifth land forever. What? Just gonna cast that as a blocker? Alright, alright. Okay. Gotta remember they got that Shambling Vent too that has lifelink. Yeah. Get a basic forest and crack that Nurturing Peatland. Nice, a Godless Shrine. Nice, another different extra land. All right, do it again, equip. Swing for 5. Oh my God, they've successfully killed everything. With Snapcaster Mages, it just, oh. Gross as fuck. I mean, this is, you know, they fire up that Shambling Vents, that's 8 damage. It's a 2-turn clock. They can't find a 5th land, it looks like. Which, if they had a 5th land, this game would have been over a long time ago. Alright, there it is. There it is. They got it. We're good. They're good now. They're alright. Alright, now I need Damnation. That's all there is to it. That's not going to do it. I mean, they have 2 Teferi Hero Dominaries in hand. Yeah, because if I play this here, let's watch what happens. Return to my hand. Play it again. Now they'll play a Hero Dominaria, bounce it back, I lose. That's too many lands. You know, I mean, just that's way too many lands. God, what keeps happening there? How many lands is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 out of 21 cards were lands. Opponent only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 20 cards were lands. I really don't have anything here. I guess Veil of Summer. Maybe Plague Engineer. Yeah, Turok. Yeah, Turok should work here. Voidwalker looks good, even though it's marginal because of the, you know, Snapcaster Mage is like really strong. Not great. Probably some Lingering Souls. And the Douthies, I don't know. Some sort of Esper control, I guess. Well, guys, trying to get that 2 and 3. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember. There was one week when I played Abzan, and 5 days in a row I got 2 and 3. And now I just be elated to get 2 and 3. I think I went 2 and 3 once last week, and then 1 and 4 other times. All right. Take Inquisition. Meddling Mage. I'll take Spellqueller. I don't know if they know what to name with Meddling Mage. The lands. The lands. Have I drawn an on land yet? I don't think so. Looks like they did. Fuck. That's so fucking bad with Veil of Summer. That's so bad. Yeah, it's just... I need to try and outdraw him, I think, with... This is going to be painful. Dude. I guess Kaya's Guile? Maybe Meddling Mage. If they name Fatal Push, I'm screwed. Alright, I'll take Meddling Mage. And then take 4 damage off this Castle Locthwain. Right? No, I can't do it. No, I need 4 mana to do it. Okay, so never mind. Turok Dread Cantor be okay, except for, you know, the Drown Lock. Alright. Go for basic swamp on that. Guy just took 5 damage. I'm going to take 5 damage too, though. Come on, opponent. What are you doing? Really not much going on here. I don't know why they need to sit and think so hard. All right. Sure, Temple Garden. Let's yell ouch. Take 4. Prismatic ending. Okay, okay. We are making progress. Because I'll force them to use the drown lock, right? So we go black, green, white. Oh, damn it. I clicked on the wrong. They have a Kaya's Guile still. And then we'll draw a card. Because my plan next turn is to... They're just doing this? Okay. What? Oh, because of fucking Teferi. God damn it, dude. The fuck is this? Teferi, you asshole. At least I got a Siege Rhino out of that. Yeah. And they can Revolt push the Siege Rhino, of course. God damn. God, I really thought I had something going there for a second until they had snap on it, flashback, instant speed Inquisition of Kozilek. I mean, so this is going to get killed. But still, I'll gain 3 life. Probably, maybe should damn this. I don't know. I mean, they could grab the Scorpion God, whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, I'll hold off in case it gets something better. What a fun design card. Boy, I sure love playing as Teferi the Time Raveler. Whoever came up with this card, it might be in witness protection program somewhere. Just so bad. It's just such a badly designed card. Like, let's try to make the game as unfun as possible. We're thinking about you, the average player, when we design these cards. Yeah. What do I need here? Like, oh, he just bounced. Gross. So Snapcaster Mage is back. Oh my god, and they have a Thoughtseize. At least I can draw a card off this, take one. I literally cannot use this because of this card. I mean, it's just a joke playing against this thing. Well, maybe I can get Turok Dread Cantor in here. I have 4 cards in hand. No, I will not be able to because of the Snapcaster Mage that's in hand. The Snapcaster Mage stops me from being able to do that. Yeah, so now the Snapcaster Mage is going to come in, grab Thoughtseize, take Turok Dread Cantor from me. So then I'm going to have to play Esper Sentinel and Fatal Push this. Because I literally cannot, you know, because of this fun and fair card, I cannot, you know, possibly, you know, fatal push during their turn. I can never fatal push that, you know. It's like, wow. What great Magic the Gathering. At least it's a kind of a fun match, you know. I mean, he's not just, like, destroying me. Did he pay the extra? I don't know. Who cares? Alright. Well, I'm pretty close to dead. I mean, he's just holding up counter spells and stuff now. This Lockwing's making it interesting, though. Nice. Top deck that Verdant Catacombs. Lingering Souls. Okay, well, maybe we can get somewhere with that. Hell yeah, let's make some more. There's 4 of them for you. Yep. So it gets to have... What happened? Oh, Fatal Push. It gets to have first strike until end of turn? Okay. Okay. You turn that on. You're not going to. Some tells me that they want me to just, like, the way they're acting makes it seem like I'm just gonna die. Yeah, I literally have to double block this because if I singular block it, fly over, they'll just turn this on, I'll be dead. So, I mean, just, it's so bad, but yeah, I think I just... I don't know. I think I still just die even doing the double block here. Because they just make another one. Put a +1/+1 on this. And yeah, I still just die. I don't know. It's just, you know, I think I'm just dead no matter what I do. Fuck. This doesn't matter. Just block 1. I mean, it just doesn't matter. I mean, I'm dead in so many ways. I can't play around death here. I just can't. I have to top deck something meaningful. And the odds of that are incredibly slim. No. No! Stop it, deck. How many lands do I need? Oh my god! Come on! Yeah, I can't win. Block and block. Let's do a land count. Let's do one. I know everybody loves seeing me do land counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 lands out of 25. So exactly half. Opponent, how many lands did they have out of deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 versus 13. Yeah, all right. They got me. Another fine 1 and 4. We start off so hot in this league with the with just annihilating that Murktide. I mean, that Murktide got destroyed. I mean, it was great. It felt good. It was like, yeah, we're gonna do something in this league. And it all just went to hell, like it normally does. Just everything went to hell. I only won one more game after that. 2-0 that Murktide in round 1. Start off feeling good, end up in the same spot I always am. 1 and 4 with Abzan. I mean, my rating is going to be like 1,300 when I get done with this deck. You know, I mean, it is going to be among the worst on MTGO that people play every day. It's got to be, right? I mean, who signs up to play with this deck every day for weeks on end? You know, I felt the deck was honestly pretty decent today. I didn't think it was like shit. I thought it was like trying its best. I just got mana screwed, heavily flooding again. Ran into Fairy the Time Rattler, which countered my Veil of Summers. I probably misplayed with them, honestly, now I'm thinking about it. Living End, you know, and Temur Rhinos, they just had the right cards at the right time. Boros Burn. I just couldn't find any life gain. I literally never gained 1 point of life back, despite having Kaya's Guy and Siege Rhino. And Kaya Orzhov Usurper. No, I gained back 2 life once. I gained back life 1 time. And it turned out that the Bomat carrier they had that I kept alive, out of the 3, they had 3 Bomat carriers. I killed 2. The one left that they decided to finally sacrifice had 2 lightning bolts and a lava spike under it. Like, that's one hell of a Bomat carrier. I think the deck did okay for what it is. It's just, it's running into just bullshit, you know. I mean, Living End, Temur Rhinos, that's not fun. The other decks are okay. Boros Burn, this Esper control thing, that's okay. What makes it not okay is Teferi the Time Rattler. It's a broken card that Wizards knows they fucked up on because they made an alchemy version of it, right? That's way weaker, costs more mana. They know they fucked up on that card. They're too arrogant to admit it in public, you know. But we know that they realize they messed up. And yeah, so I mean, it was a fun league overall. Honestly, just not a winning league like normal. I come into these Abzan things, you know, usually thinking that I'm gonna be blessed to win a single match. I won a match, got right out of the way, and we got right back to losing. That's what we do with this deck. But let's get some shout outs going here. Shout outs to Manure Butt. Shout outs to Mr. Mammoth Pud. And who else we got up here? Gizball11 and Thek Gage. And of course, the MTG bot and the Night bot for keeping me company. Thank you so very much. Special shout outs here to Aovizvrix. And thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate that, man. And a special shout out here to Elf Lord Gucci, who just showed up with the monkey emoji. Appreciate that. What is this thing? Monkey emoji. Young PZ. Is that a Magic the Gathering guy? I don't even know. But thank you, Elf Lord. I appreciate you showing up here at the end. You know, I don't know if you were here the whole time, but thanks for showing up regardless. And, you know, thanks to everybody who watched this on YouTube. If you did watch this on Twitch, please consider following. You watched this on YouTube, please consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. That'd be really awesome of you. And you can always follow me on Twitter for Bluebird Action. I actually tweeted for once that was not about me coming live or posting a YouTube video. I actually talked about my problem with MTGO over the weekend. It wasn't fun. I didn't like it, but, you know, I don't even know what to say. It's just, I lost 30 ticks. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. I will be back at 4 p.m. Pacific time for more Abzan action. And everybody be safe out there. Eat some good food, drink some good beverages, and spend time with your loved ones. You know, I'm going to go out right now when I turned this off and go play with my babies and spend time with my wife. You know, that's way better than playing Magic, in my opinion. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. All right? Everybody, peace!